There's coffee on the counter from a morning we don't keep, a photo in the hallway with the corners folded cheap. You said forever in a whisper that I learned to read like law, but every promise we rehearsed evaporates in awe. I walk through rooms that hold your echo, tracing all the ways we lied, counting time and little things you left behind. I dress my hurt in daylight, put a smile where nights would see. Turns out loving you was easier than naming what I need. And I could build 1,000 reasons, stack them neat and tall, but the scaffolding of us just won't hold when shadows fall. The hook, I'm not the one you said you'd need. I taught myself to bend, not break. I learned the shape of quiet love and how it's never quite the same. You wanted someone steady, you wanted someone kind, but I'm a question with the answer gone, a heart you left behind. I could build 1,000 reasons, stack them neat and tall, but the scaffolding of us just won't hold when shadows fall. You call that dawn with old regrets, all practiced and perfumed, like a song that finds the chorus but forgets the room. There's truth inside the silence that you leave when you depart, like winter stealing color from the center of my heart. I kept the light for strangers, let the curtains hang half closed. Now every street reminds me of the part I never chose. You wanted perfect answers, wanted lines to never bleed. I'm not the anchor in your calm, I'm not the shore you need. Maybe I was born to wander through the maps we never drew. Maybe I was just a mirror, a better version of you. I tried to be the harbor when your storms were all I'd see, but a harbor needs to hold a boat that wants to be at sea. So keep your vows on paper, keep your promises on lease. I'll keep the pieces of myself, and maybe I'll find peace. I'm not the one you said you'd need. I'm not the quiet you adore. I'll not be the steady heartbeat when you need a little more. You wanted easy sunrise, I came bruised and honest, true. I am not the scaffolding of promises you drew. I'm not the one you said you'd need, and that's the cruelest part. I loved you like a lifetime, but I wasn't built for keeping hearts. I'm not the one you said you'd need. I'm learning to be free. I'll fold the pages of our past, let them fly let them leave. I'm not the one you said you need, and I'll be all right with that eventually. In the quiet of this empty room, shadows dance on the walls we build. Echoes of your laughter fade like smoke from a cigarette I never lit. I trace the lines where your hand used to fit. Perfect puzzle turned to dust. Now the silence screams your name, and I'm the fool who trusted trust. Nights we spent unraveling stars, now just cold sheets and forgotten scars. You walked away without a word, left me drowning in the what ifs and the whys. And every heartbeat pulls me under, waves of memories crashing in. I fight the tide but lose the thunder, wondering where it all begins to end. My tears of blood, they know the game, clapping for the love that went insane, falling like rain on a broken pane, washing away what we can't reclaim. Alone in the dark where the hurt remains, doesn't taste like bitter champagne. My tears of blood, they understand the pain in this theater of the lost and the chained. Flicker like your promises, dim and unreliable in the pool. I wander past we used to chase, now haunted by the ghost of before. Your voice still lingers in my ear, a whisper turning into a roar. I built you up on fragile dreams, now crumbling to the floor. Friends say time will heal the wound, but every second carves it deeper still. I'm learning solitude's cruel tune, paying for the thrill we couldn't kill. And every shadow pulls me under, ghosts of us refusing to fade. I chase the light but lose the wonder, trapped in the mess that we both made. My tears of blood, they know the game, clapping for the love that went insane, falling like rain on a broken pane, washing away what we can't reclaim. Alone in the dark where the hurt remains, doesn't taste like bitter champagne. My tears of blood, they understand the pain in this theater of the lost and the chained. Yeah, maybe I was blind to the signs you dropped, red flags waving in the wind. Or maybe love's just a loaded clock, ticking down to where it all begins. I scream into the void tonight, but echoes bounce back cold and tight. No encore for this tragic flight, just me and the wreckage in the flight. If tears could rewrite the script we played, I pause the scene where you walked away, but the curtain falls, the lights decay, and I'm left applauding my own decay. My tears applaud, they know the game, clapping louder now for the flame that burned out slow, falling endless like the midnight rain on windows crack from the blow. Alone forever in the shadow lane where love's end echoes and grows. My tears applaud, they embrace the shame in the ruins where the wild winds blow. kept the lights low, kept the silence warm, spoke to shadows like they could keep me from harm. Every frame on the wall tells a story of ghosts. Love was the fire, but I loved it the most. I still set 2 plates out on the table each night, just to feel like I'm living a half of a life. Your scent still lingers like perfume in the rain, a whisper of heaven that taught me of pain. I thought time could heal me, but time built the walls. Now I'm safe in the wreckage where your memory calls. I built a home around being alone, brick by brick from the things you disowned. Every tear that fell just turned into stone. Now it's all I know. You were the dream I couldn't keep. Now I make my bed where the echoes sleep. I built a home around being alone and called it love when you were gone. The clock on the wall doesn't tick like before, it just stares back, waiting for something more. The mirror's a stranger I don't want to meet. He's wearing your heartbreak in everything sweet. All of the laughter got lost in the dust. Our promises rusted where they were once trust. I still play your voice through a cracked telephone, pretending I'm fine, but I'm never alone. If silence is golden, then I'm made of gold. I shine on the outside, but I'm frozen cold. I built a home around being alone, brick by brick from the things you disowned. Every tear that fell just turned into stone. Now it's all I know. You were the dream I couldn't keep. Now I make my bed where the echoes sleep. I built a home around being alone and called it love when you were gone. Would you even know me now if I tore these walls down? Somehow every piece of me is framed with your goodbye. But I'd rather hurt than never try. So I light a match to the emptiness inside, watch the past go up, watch the pain subside. But even flames can't burn what's grown. I'm still the house you left alone. I built a home around being alone, brick by brick it's my heart turned to stone. Every scar you left is where I've grown, but it's all I've known. You were the dream that set me free, and the cage that lives inside of me. I built a home around being alone and learned to live in the love that's gone. I keep the lights low, keep the silence warm, 'cause being alone's the shape of the storm. I built a home around being alone. In the quiet of the night, shadows dance on empty walls. Echoes of your laughter fade like whispers down the halls. I trace the lines of memories etched into my skin. Every promise that we made, now buried deep within. We built a world from fragile dreams. Hand in hand we'd roam, but now the silence screams your name, and I'm here all alone. I gave you all my yesterdays, poured my soul into the flame, watched it burn so bright and fierce, never thought it turned to pain. And now the ashes settle slow on this heart that's torn apart. I search for reasons in the dark, but it's breaking every part. I count the love, not just the cost, the moments that we stole, every heartbeat that we shared, now a wound that won't let go. You left me here in ruins with the weight of what we lost, but I'll count the love forever, not just the endless cost. Oh, the love, it hurts so deep inside. Alone in this storm where our forever died. Pictures scattered on the floor, like pieces of a life we knew. Your scent still lingers on the sheets, but it's fading just like you. I replay the final words, the way you turned and walked away, chasing shadows of a future that our love couldn't save. The nights stretch on eternally, no stars to light my way. I'm drowning in the what ifs, lost in yesterday. And if I could turn back the clock, would I still choose this path? The joy we found in stolen glances, worth the aftermath. But now the mirror shows a stranger, hollow eyes that stare back cold. Love's end has carved its mark, a story yet untold. No more illusions, no more lies, just the truth I can't deny. You were my everything, now I'm learning to survive. I count the love, not just the cost, the moments that we stole, every heartbeat that we shared, now a wound that won't let go. You left me here in ruins with the weight of what we lost, but I'll count the love forever, not just the endless cost. No, the love, it hurts so deep inside. Alone in this storm where I forever died. I count the love, not the cost, fading echoes of us. Yeah, I'll count the love through the pain, through the rain. Alone, but still breathing your name. I left the hallway light on just in case you came back home, but it only drew the moths and the quiet of the phone. Coffee got cold on the sill where you used to lean, talking about forever like it wasn't just a dream. Your sweater on the chair still wears your shape at night. I trace it with my fingers like I'm learning how to write. Every letter of your name on the fogged up window pane, till it fades the way you faded when you wouldn't say you'd stay. I keep rewriting endings where you turn around to me, but morning pulls the thread and it all unravels clean. If love is made of echoes, I'm drowning in the scene, because I saw your shadow in my dream. You reached for me and then you slipped between the beams. I woke with your whisper stuck inside my teeth. Don't wait for me, it said, don't wait for me. But I'm wide awake in this empty room, it seems. I only have your shadow from my dream. I walk the city crosswalks where we used to count the lights, red to green to yellow, like the seasons of our fights. Your laugh was a lighthouse, now the shoreline's gone. I'm a ship that keeps returning to a dark and wordless dawn. Friends say time is medicine, but clocks just make me bleed. They measure all the moments where you are not next to me. I try to sing to strangers just to feel the notes release, but every melody betrays me, bending towards your key. I keep rewriting endings where you turn around to me, but morning pulls the thread and it all unravels clean. If love is made of alcohols, I'm drowning in the sea, because I saw your shadow in my dream. You reached for me and then you slipped between the beams. I woke with your whisper stuck inside my teeth. Don't wait for me, it said, don't wait for me. But I'm wide awake in this empty room, it seems. I only have your shadow from my dream. Maybe love is just a room we're renting from the night, where bodies learn the furniture before we cut the lights. Maybe hearts are little theaters closing after scenes, and we clap for broken curtains when we know what endings mean. If you're happier without me, I'll learn to let it be. But every road I take still bends back to that dream. I saw your shadow in my dream. It held me like a promise stitched in restless seams. I reached for you and caught the space between. The way a sky holds birds it never keeps. I woke with your whisper stuck inside my teeth. cannot redeem. I only have your shadow. I only have your shadow. I only have your shadow from my dream. You said forever in a coffee shop glow. Steam on the window drew halos we wore. I kept a napkin with your number like gold. Hands on the table, two hearts leaning forward. Weeks turned to seasons, laughter on loop. Waltzing through midnight on sidewalks and roofs. Now it's the same street, the lights feel cold. I walk it alone where your shadow was woven. Photos and frames keep asking me why. We built a tomorrow that never arrived. Every I love you we swore and we sold. Pages are yellow and corners are folded. I'm dialing your name in the dark of my phone, hoping that ghosts still pick up the tone. If love is a house, all the windows are closed. I'm reading our letters like clues in the smoke. 'Cause love's a story that grows old. Ink runs thin and the edges fold. We said we blaze like stars, now we're ashen cold. Every chapter's softer than the one before. I held you tight but I lost my hold. Guess love's a story that grows old. You packed your quiet in a suitcase of light, left me the echoes that hum through the night. I talk to the ceiling, it talks like you do. Short little answers that don't make it through. Friends keep on saying I'll meet someone new, but names don't fit where I memorized you. I write you in lowercase, humble and slow. A footnote to feelings I can't let go. Cruel little chorus of we could have tried, played in my ribs like a snare on the side. Truth is a whisper that no one told. Even the truest stories grow old. I'm scrolling our days like a flickering reel, pausing at smiles just to prove they were real. If love is a song, we ran out of soul. We're stuck on a hook that forgot how to hold. 'Cause love's a story that grows old. Ink runs thin and the edges fold. We said we blaze like stars, now we're ashen cold. Every chapter's softer than the one before. I held you tight but I lost my hold. Guess love's a story that grows old. Yeah, I've been up late with the long night blues, typing your name in a verse I lose. Heartbeat metronome, tick, tick, slow. Future bass dropping to a hollow below. I'm not your hero, I'm just your ghost, haunting the lines that I love the most. Tell me it mattered, tell me I'll heal. Tell me that endings can still be real. If we were a promise nobody broke, why am I choking on every note? Love's a story that grows old. We underline what we can't control. We burn for a while, now the embers hold a faint little warmth in the winter's cold. Love's a story that grows old. Read it aloud till the words erode. I turn the page but the page won't turn. I learned your name in the ways things burn. If there's a sequel we'll never be told. I'll close the book, let the cover